This is the case of Edie versus Edie. You all have been together for 3 years. You are recently married, newlyweds, with the goal of spending your golden years together, but those golden years may be tarnished depending on what happens here today. Am I right, Mr. Edie?
Yo, yeah, you right, John.
All right. Mr. Edie, you brought this case today. Tell me why.
I believe my wife cheating. I think she cheating. There's too many coincidences going on around that house. You know, I'm just tired of it. I ain't crazy.
So we hear about women's intuition. You got a male intuition going on. Something's going on.
Something ain't right in Denmark.
There you go.
All right, Miss Edie, why are you here?
Well, I'm here to prove to him that I am not cheating.
Okay.
I'm very flattered that this 66-year-old woman still catches an eye.
Okay, I ain't mad at you.
But I love you.
Oh.
But I'm still saying she cheating. I got to stand on it. I'm going to prove it today.
So, Mr. Edie, you smiling, she's smiling. And I'm thinking y'all think about how it was in the beginning. Tell me about how y'all met.
I met her on a Super Bowl. It was like a Super Bowl Sunday, and I talked to one of my family members. And family member say, "Hey, I got somebody for you." So I talked to her on the phone, you know, and we was talking, laughing and all. Then we talked for like a whole month. Then she said, "Well, why don't you come down here to me?"
Have you seen her at this point?
No.
Nah, I see the picture on the phone.
But y'all had not physically met.
No, we didn't physically met, so.
Man, that's a leap of faith right there.
Right. So I sold everything. I got in that car and I came to 3 states. Then I was talking to her on the phone. I said, "Look, I'm almost there. I'll be there about an hour." She said, "Well, I gotta go to work in the morning."
It's another day in couples court, and from the very start, this case already feels more like a comedy than a courtroom drama. We meet Mr. and Mrs. Eddy, newlyweds, but Mr. Eddy is convinced his wife is cheating on him. He claims there are just too many strange things happening around the house. Viewers, what do you think? Is this classic overthinking or solid suspicion?
And I see you in the morning. I said, "No, you see me tonight, 3 states."
Yeah.
So when I got there, we sit down and talk, so things left on to things. So I laid up there and put the smack down that night, you know?
The smackdown.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm old enough for this conversation.
So the next morning, she supposed to go to work, but she knocking on the window at 9 o'clock. I say, "Well, ain't you supposed to be to work?" You know, she said, "Nah, I have to come back," you know, so.
I had to make sure it was right.
Look, you see what the smackdown will do for you?
Yeah. Not once.
Yeah, so we talked, got together, then I moved in with her. This is the woman I've been looking for all my life, for real.
All right.
Miss
I've
Edie.
never had my family members tell me that I look happier than I've ever been.
Yeah, you had a man drive through 3 states to get to you. You
And do wait a minute, drive through 3 states and do the smackdown. So you know she's supposed to be smiling.
Well, now we're too old to wait, you know?
There you go. So what was it like when you first met, when you first got together? I mean, what was it about him that you liked? What was it like in the beginning?
I liked the way he dressed. I mean, you know, I like
He's
to dress.
snappy.
I love
He's
to dress. I got to tell this story.
Okay.
Okay. When we first met and we was going shopping, and, you know, he likes to ride around in those little cart things.
Okay.
And he got ready to get in that cart. I said, "Not with me, you're not." I said, "You walking." And he's been walking ever since.
All right. So she's making you a better man.
Oh, she did. She meant better, man, but I'm still saying it's something going on around that house.
Right. Because you had this beautiful beginning, this beautiful start to a beautiful relationship, but then you start to see something's going on. What are these warning signs? What did you see?
Okay, the first one sign is I'm on her turf.
You on her turf.
Yeah, she put on a ring.
Their love story started with a leap of faith. Mr. Eddy sold everything he had and drove through 3 states just to meet this woman. That's either true love or the beginning of a lifetime movie. They hit it off immediately, but now Mr. Eddy is wondering if he made the biggest mistake of his life. Who here would drive through 3 states for love?
A ringtone, my man calling, so I'm looking at your man calling, you know,
That would be
you
you.
had music. Well, I know it's me. Then when we got married, she said, my husband calling. So one day I called, She ran into the phone. I said, what you doing out of breath? I just cleaning the bathroom. Your Honor, I bathroom from here to there in the front room unless she had to jump over the sofa and the table and run around to be out of breath.
So you're thinking she got this specific ringtone just in case?
When I call, she knows you got to answer that phone. But if it's just a regular ringtone, she ain't got to worry about it. But if my man call it, I got to answer this phone before he thinks something or he knows something.
But you know, in some worlds, I'm just putting it out there.
Right.
In some worlds, that's kind of showing that this particular number is special to me. Like each of my sons had their own ringtone.
Right.
Mr. Cutler has his own ringtone. My best friend has her ringtone.
Right.
That way I know who's calling, and I'm like, this is a call I want to take.
Okay, then tell her to put, will you smell what the Rock is cooking, the smackdown, then.
Your Honor, this man sets up booby traps in the house.
Booby trap.
Booby traps, yes.
Okay, tell me about this.
Okay, the kitchen. At night, he puts like the dish tray in front with the chopping board in front of the door and 2 knives in the door. Let me show you, let me show you. Okay, here's the chopping board.
Uh-huh.
This is the dish tray.
Uh-huh.
There are the knives.
And so...
And that's a door to your house?
That's the door, that's the French door leading to the basement.
Door to go to my game.
It goes to the basement and it goes to the outside sun porch.
What?
So if somebody opens the door, what happens?
All of this racket would happen. All of this
Yeah.
racket, the knives would fall off, the dishes
I can
would
hear
fall
it.
and break, all of that. It's just...
And he
Here's where things turn hilarious and suspicious. Mr. Eddie starts talking about special ringtones, suspicious phone calls, and even claims his wife is running breathlessly to answer the phone only when he calls. He thinks she set up those ringtones to make sure she's answering him and not someone else. Overthinking or clever detective work.
does this how often?
Every night.
Right. But she didn't tell
Every
you why.
night.
Okay, tell me why, because I'm
She
trying
didn't
to
tell you
understand.
why. When we got together and I moved in there with her, about three nights, we got an alarm on the house.
Uh-huh.
The back door alarm go off. She's still laying in bed. I'm jumping up. Now I'm in a fresh house. Ain't no ghosts around here. Somebody got a key to come in this door. Cause I checked that door before we went to bed.
So you thinking another man's coming for the smackdown?
Yeah, but them days over with.
The only SmackDown is your SmackDown.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but we're gonna find out today.
All right.
Yeah,
And so what do you think about all this? You go in there and you see all this set up.
I'm just like, whatever. I told him, whatever you want to do, fine. He's got to have it at the front door. When we leave the house, the front door, he takes a little piece of paper and sticks it up in the front door, and he shuts the door. And so when we go in the house and I open the door, that little piece of paper will fall. That way he knows nobody's been in the house.
You putting all his secrets out here today.
I learned that off of James Bond. I'm supposed to, you can do what you want to do. I'm gonna put the paper up there.
So Miss Edie, you are that suspicious of your wife that she's cheating with somebody that you're going through all these steps just to make sure nobody's coming in and out of your house.
Your Honor, I got proof. How she cheating with putting cellular phones in a wig and everything else. So I'm hearing something go, I'm looking, So I think that she had it in her head, but a few minutes she jumps up. I said, where you going? Boy.
Now it gets more extreme. Mr. Eddie admits he's been setting booby traps around the house. Yes, like a low-budget spy movie, to catch someone sneaking in. He stacks knives, trays, and even uses paper at the door to detect if anyone's been inside. Is this paranoia or preparation? Let us know in the comments.
That T-shirt running me to the bathroom.
Whatever. I'm going to reclaim my
So
wig.
wait a minute,
That's
Miss
what I'm
Edie.
gonna
Hold on. Miss Edie, did you ever see her pull a phone out of her wig?
She too slick for that?
Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
But I brought somebody here today to show you better than I could tell you.
So you got a live exhibit.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay.
Ron, can you bring in the live exhibit?
Oh, my God.
Yes, I do.
How are you? What we got
Okay.
here?
Now you see them wigs? One of them I call Back to Future. So when I know she put that on, she up to no good.
I'm
So that's
reclaiming
Back
my
to
wigs.
Future.
I'm getting ready to reclaim
So
this wig.
I'm about to show y'all what you could do with a wig. Now this is a telephone into a wig. Right.
Okay.
Right. So if she said, well, hey, I'm going outside somewhere, right? Can you please pull a set of keys out your wig? I'm just showing you what you could do with a wig. Yeah, and I told her about it.
Oh my Lord.
Right. And she
So you-
she probably got money in there. But she always crying broke.
Miss Edie,
Hey,
Lord have mercy.
I just want to reclaim my wig. That's all I want to do.
So are you wearing your wig?
I haven't worn a wig since we got married. I wore a wig on our wedding, for our wedding, and I haven't put one on since. Look at my wig. Think of my babies.
and so you want to reclaim your wig?
Yes, I do.
All right. So you're trying to get your wigs back. That's not happening. Because he believes you hiding everything but the kitchen under your wig.
Right.
All right, ma'am, thank you so much.
You know,
All right.
Just when you think this couldn't get weirder, Mr. Eddie brings out the wigs. Yes, he's convinced his wife is hiding cell phones and money inside wigs. He even demonstrates how it's possible. Honestly, who knew wigs could double as secret vaults? But Mrs. Eddie insists she hasn't worn wigs since their wedding. Do you believe her?
All right, we haven't had a live demonstration like that, Mr. Color.
Yeah, that's some Pam Griff, Foxy Brown stuff. You pull stuff out of your wig.
Well, he actually believes the James Bond. You know how James Bond turns his shoe into a knife and he takes off his coat and it's a bomb? I mean, he's thinking that's what she's doing.
now I'm gonna make sure somebody come in that house while I'm not there, I'm gonna find out.
Well, Mr. Edie, let me ask you this. Do you have any other reason to believe that she's cheating?
Yes, so one day we went somewhere, and I said, well, you go ahead on to the car, and I have a deck window that I got vines that I can see out, but you can't see in. Can I show you?
Yes. Step to the monitor and show us, please.
All right. So she's walk out the front, and she's over here by the flower bed, right? So it's a certain flower there that's a white flower that I seen her push the stuff out, look like put a key there, like right here.
So that's a
She
close-up
push
of
it
what we
back.
were looking at before.
Right.
And you stood there and watched her do this.
Yes, I'm looking out the window
Your Honor,
at her.
the
So
average person would have come out and said, what are you doing?
no, because I wanted to see who getting this key.
So you think she's leaving the key there for another man?
Yeah.
To do the smackdown.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess my smack ain't down no more. I don't know.
Okay, I want to go back to this planner. Do you know what he's talking about when you were out there in the flower bed?
I'm always out there pulling weeds because I try to keep the flower bed clean. And if I see a weed sticking out, I just go pull it.
So that you
There's
think
no
that's
big
what
deal.
you were doing?
I know that's the only thing I could be doing.
Did you put a key out there?
No,
You're not putting a key out there for that
No.
special someone?
no.
All right.
This is the only special someone I know.
Mr. Eddie isn't done. He claims he caught Mrs. Eddie hiding a key in the flower bed outside. He's convinced she's leaving it for someone else to sneak in for a secret rendezvous. Mrs. Eddie says she was just pulling weeds, trying to keep the yard clean. Is this man catching clues or just catching feelings?
Oh. And I love him with all my heart.
I love my wife. I really truly do love her, but I just got to find out. I just got to know.
All right, Mr. Cullen, I think we got enough. It's all circumstantial. But here's what we got. He believes his wife is hiding a secret phone, keys, money under her wig. Miss Millie, the wig Miss Millie. He said,
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. He believes she's leaving keys in the planter out in the middle of the yard.
At this time, the court will call certified polygraph examiner Kendall Shull to determine, is she cheating? Round please report Mr. Shull. Good day, Mr. Shull. How are you?
Good day, Your Honor. Fine, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I was privileged to work for the FBI in Washington, D.C. for almost 30 years. I worked foreign counterintelligence, white-collar crime. I advanced through polygraph school until I became chief of the entire FBI's polygraph program. Retired, set up my own practice in Knoxville, Tennessee.
You conducted a polygraph examination on Miss Edie, is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
You asked Miss Edie, have you been hiding keys in the planter box to cheat with other men? What was her response to that question?
She said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful, Your Honor.
It's just weeds, Mr. Edie. It's just weeds. Ain't no keys involved. All right. You.
At this point, the courtroom has heard it all, from booby traps to Back to the Future wigs. Now, it's time for the lie detector test. Mr. Eddy sits with bated breath as Mrs. Eddy is questioned about keys, wigs, and secret affairs. And guess what? The test says she's telling the truth. No cheating, no hidden phones, just one misunderstood marriage.
You asked Mrs. Edie, since you've been in a relationship with Mr. Edie, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful.
Well, I owe you. Come here. Sorry. I love you.
You all are a lively, vibrant couple. I like that. I like to see that. It gives us hope for our golden years.
Yeah, she the only one. That's the only person I love. I finally met the woman I love in 50-some years.
And this is my rock.
You know, God brought us together.
All right, well, Miss Edie, hold up your right hand, turn to Miss Edie, say, I.
In the end, Mr. Eddy breaks down. He truly loves his wife, but his imagination and trust issues have gotten the best of him. In a sweet and funny moment, he vows to stop accusing her and to finally let her wear her wigs in peace. Who's relieved this couple made it through this storm of suspicion?